Hi, today I'm doing this video because a lot of you requested it and, oh, hair. My first tip is that you should really try different things out to see what works for your body. Don't just think, I have to cut out carbs, I have to eat a lot of protein, more than 200 grams a day in order to lose weight and be healthy, because that's not true. And it may not work for everybody because you really want to go on a diet, eat foods that your body will enjoy and you can eat for a long time. So that leads me to tip number 2, which is do what's best for your body that you can sustain. So this is with exercise as well as with diet. So, if you love carbs and you grew up eating carbs and your body is so used to carbs, it's not a good idea to completely cut out carbs. If you're used to eating a lot of carbs in your diet, your body will want to eat carby foods. And if you cut it all out, like no rice, no noodles, no starchy vegetable. I've tried that, okay? It does not work well for me because my body is so used to running on so much carbs. Yeah, so sustenance, okay? Go for the long run. So same with exercise. If you are not particularly athletic, you never had the habit of doing sports on weekends, you hated PE class like me, then suddenly signing up for a gym membership and saying, I'm gonna go every day or I'm gonna go 3 times a week may not work out well. So instead, you might want to start by doing what you love that is healthy. So if you're like me, you hate sports but you love to shop. Go out to the malls, window shop. That still burns a lot of calories as long as you're moving, not sitting. And then your body will get used to exercise. Your metabolism will increase as your circulation improves since you're not sitting all day long. You have to make changes that are not too drastic so that your body goes into a shock. Being healthy is really a lifestyle thing. It's not a diet thing. Celebrities who go on diets, idols who go on diets, it's because they don't have a lot of excess weight or fat to lose. They constantly maintain their body weight in front for the camera. So probably they're more active and eat healthier than average individual anyway. And so like Victoria's Secret models, they go on a special diet before their shows so that they look the most lean they can. And that is a very harsh diet where they eliminate all salts, they eliminate carbs, all things that cause bloat and water retention, because once they get rid of all the water, they can show the definition in their skin and muscle. But that is for, models, professional, high-earning models who do it for a living. And same with idols, right? They do it before a photo shoot if they need to show them, they need to wear really tight clothing, they need to show off their abs. Idols and celebrities don't do that diet for all year round. They do it for a few days, right? Or a few weeks up to a certain event. So same with us normal people. So please don't think diets are sustainable, because they really are not. Now my next tip, I forget what number this is, so I'm just gonna say next tip is portion control. If you struggle with portion control, which I do, not for meals, but for snacks. Binging on snacks, binging on any food is still a problem. You need to control your portions. So I wanna talk about what is considered healthy food. A lot of you may think, oh, healthy food should help me lose weight, and healthy food is not bad for my body. It provides me with a lot of nutrients, so that means I can and should eat more of it. I know that your brain may rationalize it like that when you are very hungry because you have cut 30% of your calories in order to lose weight, or you're eating cleaner than usual. I know my brain does. However, healthy food does not mean you can overeat, because take for example, what is considered healthy? Multi-grain rice or multi-grain anything, bread, pasta, whatever. Yes, it's healthier for you because it has more fiber. But if you eat a lot of it, because multi-grain carbs is still carbs, eating too much carbs will cause your body to store it as fat. And if you're talking healthy fats like avocado, nut butters, all very delicious, very healthy because full of fiber, protein, nutrients. However, again, very high in calories, very high in fat. Even healthy fats, in excess will store as fat. Too much of carbs or fat will cause weight gain. So eat in moderation. Basically, the only thing I can think of that you can really binge safely on is like green, non-starchy vegetables. So cucumber, lettuce, kale. You can probably eat a massive amount and not worry about gaining weight because they are low in fat and low in carbs. That being said, who really wants to binge on lettuce? Even though you already know this, I have to say this again. If you eat less, you will lose weight. And if you eat very little, you won't really gain weight. And that is how ballerinas, models, celebrities maintain being thin, aside from, diligent exercise, healthy eating, is that they just don't eat that much. There are, of course, exceptions to the rule. There are people with extremely high metabolism who can eat whatever they want and they'll still look super fit and trim, but I would assume that if you're watching this video, you are not one of those people who are blessed with those extremely fast metabolism. If you're struggling with eating and gaining weight, you need to portion control. This is the most important rule of dieting and weight loss, is portion control. Eating in moderation and eating small amounts. If you overeat, it's really hard to burn off the excess through exercise. So the best advice I can give is not to overeat ever. Then you won't really have a problem. Like, of course, you should still exercise for your health, but you won't be stressed out. You're thinking about, oh, I should burn off like 300 extra calories or 500 extra calories that I ate by eating that cake. Because you can Google this, how much exercise it takes to burn off 300 or 500 excess calories. And you might be very horrified by the answer and probably unwilling to literally go run that extra mile to burn off that slice of cake. So that leads me to my next point. Always think about what you're putting in your mouth. If you're aiming for a certain body goal or weight goal, then does eating something help you with that goal or hinder you from it? You want to keep in mind, how many calories approximately are you intaking? How much volume of food have you already eaten in the day? And do you really need to eat that extra piece of cake or extra chicken nugget or extra slice of pizza? If you've starved all day long, you can probably even eat a whole pan of pizza and you'll be fine. But if you already ate regular meals, 600 calorie meals, then do you really need that extra slice of pizza? That's what you should be telling yourself. I don't believe in cutting out anything forever from your life just because it's near impossible, especially if you want to socialize. That one bite of cake, that one bite of pizza will not kill you. So this is where you have to really strike the balance. You don't need to worry about gaining weight if you can restrict yourself to just eating a few forkfuls of cake, not even the whole cake, or even, you have that one slice of really good rich chocolate cake, you ate that whole slice, it's 600 calories, but it's your only slice for the month, you'll be okay. So just keep that thought in your mind, about portion control and eating in moderation, especially the unhealthy foods. Now, I'm sure that there are those of you sitting in front of the screen who are like, yeah, but I can't moderate. Like, I'm addicted to cheese, or I'm addicted to bread and I can't just have one. Or if you're like me, I'm addicted to junk food and chips, and if I open a bag, I have to finish the whole bag. What do I do, Leni? If you're asking that question,